The birth of Decidueye.
見たことないやったことないをそれないでさあフューチャーヒーロー走るんだ追い風を受けて
Alola everyone, Drayman1 here. We're back with another Pokemon Sun and Moon anime review. Today we're talking about episode 132. This is the basically beginning of the top 8. And this episode is handled really well actually because it's half a training episode and half like the main battle. So I really do like how they handled this episode a lot. It was pretty cool seeing Riley get some development in the league. So let me go ahead and get into my summary and thoughts on this episode. The Wingull from the previous episode comes and lets Toucan and Rowlet's family know that Rowlet is about to go against a Decidueye. So Toucan and the others fly off. The episode starts with Ash training Pikachu and Rowlet basically to get ready for the battle. And I gotta say, the just shading and everything in the scene was so nice. You could tell like it was morning. They do a really good job with their morning and dusk scenes in the anime, which I really do love. And all of Ash's friends come running out looking for him, excited. And it's just so nice seeing like the group running to their buddy to see, oh man, he's ready for the next battle, hard at work training. But at the same time, they're all kind of nervous for Ash too because he's going in with Rowlet against this Decidueye. And yes, they mentioned like, yeah, Rowlet did beat Dartrix, but this is a Decidueye. It's a lot stronger than Rowlet. And they basically want Ash to go in with Torracat because they don't think Rowlet will be able to pull through. But what I love about the scene is that we get to see, yeah, like this is a great Ash moment where he's like, you know, so what if the Pokemon isn't evolved or it may be smaller? You know, he has full faith in this Pokemon. He believes in them. That's one thing I love about Ash's character is like he believes in the Pokemon and goes by what they want. You know, Rowlet wants to battle. Rowlet didn't want to evolve. So he just accepts that and, you know, tries to make Rowlet the best that he can be. Which even after Kiawe sees the fire in Rowlet, funny because it's a grass type, Kiawe's like pumped up and like, yes, Rowlet, you can do this. You're going to win this. And I'm just like, yes, my boy. Like that scene was really nice. But everyone else decides to go and watch Gladiion's battle because he's up first. And yes, Ash is sad because he really wants to see the battle. But he realizes what's more important now. Is it to watch a battle or to train and be best and beat this Decidueye? So that's a pretty cool, mature moment that Ash had there. And him and Rowlet begin their training again. We then cut to see that Lusamine is nervous for Gladiion's battle against James, which I pretty much knew Gladion had this, but see, they hyped James up to say, oh, he took on many gyms, been through many regions and stuff. Basically making up lies, making James seem like this all grayed out and overpowered trainer, which is why everybody was so nervous. We also get a really nice moment between James and Mareanie where James is like, oh, please, Mareanie, help me not only to make Team Rocket the best in Alola, but to also help him reach his dream of battling the Masquerail. And they head out to the battlefield. We can literally see Gladion has no fear going into this battle. He has no real, like, utter emotions right now. But I feel like when he battles Ash, we're going to see that excitement that we've seen from Gladion before. Like, right now, Gladion's being all cool and tough and being edgy like always. But as we know, Gladion, like, when he battles Ash, he gets excited, as we've seen throughout the series, especially in the Lycanroc Showdown. He was really excited, which I'm really excited for the Ash versus Gladion battle in this league. It's going to be so amazing. We then cut back to Ash training with Pikachu and Rowlet sadly falls asleep, showing that, yeah, even though it's determined to be beating the Decidueye, it's still the same old Rowlet. Rotom then says that Ash should try and teach Rowlet a new move, which Ash is like, oh yeah, that's a great idea. And as he says that, Toucan and the family show up to help Rowlet out, and I was like, oh, this is so nice that Rowlet's family came to cheer him on in the Alola League. But sadly, Delia didn't come yet, so it's like, oof. This is where Toucan and Trumbeak end up showing Rowlet the move Feather Dance, which Feather Dance, if you all didn't know, is a move that lowers attack of the other opponent. So this is a really good move for Rowlet, and I was like, wow, I did not expect Ash to be using a strategic move like this. Like, we really don't see Ash use too many strategic, like, stat moves, so it's pretty cool to see that he's trying to teach Rowlet Feather Dance. And oh boy, is our bird pumped. So after that, we then come back to the battle, which we get a really interesting scene in my opinion. James and Mareanie end up pulling off the Dark EMZ, and what Gladion decides to do is use his Rock EMZ move to block the Dark EMZ. The same strategy that Ash used against Nanu, and Nanu is even realizing this, so it's kind of cool to see how much Ash and Gladion think alike in battle. We got a glimpse of how interesting Gladion battles in the Ash versus Gladion Lycanroc showdown fight. When basically Gladion's Lycanroc got confused and he decided to let Ash's Lycanroc go for his Z move to basically counter out the confusion. So it's like Gladion and Ash battle really similarly and use many crazy strategies. So it's really interesting for their battle too. Like that's why I'm so excited for the Ash and Gladion battle. And I don't know if that's going to be in the finals or Ash and Guzma, but either one I'll be okay with. After that, Gladion goes for one more Stone Edge and defeats Marinia. We get to see Lusamine and Lily extremely excited about Gladion winning, and they're just spinning around both Professor Burnett and Mallow, and I just love this scene so much. Where everyone's like, that's so great, Lily, and Lily just gets so embarrassed because she realizes how excited she got. And it's like, oh, I'm sorry, everyone. But that scene was really funny. We get to see that Rallis is actually beginning to use Feather Dance, but he has not fully mastered it yet. And then they start to call for Ash and Hal to report to the battlefield. And Ash is like, oh my goodness, I can't believe it's time already. Let's go. And Kukui's and everyone's just wondering, where the heck is Ash? What is he doing? Like, what's taking him so long? Kind of like how in the first episode of the Kalos League when Ash got stopped and had to battle that trainer, and he had to hurry and make it out to the battlefield. So it's kind of cool, like, you know, and it's like a gag in the leagues where Ash is going to be running late for a battle. Toucannon gives Rowlet a last bit of encouraging words to win it all. And they actually make him a suit, a Decidueye suit, which is so amazing. I freaking love it. It kind of reminds me of how Hawlucha had him a suit to come into battle. But the difference with this one is Hawlucha's was like made just to show off, just to come in with a great interest. While Rowlet is actually going to be used for a very important moment in the battle. And it's basically his family's way of cheering him on, which I really do love that a lot. Ash and Hal end up meeting up each other as well, and basically exchange a few encouraging words to each other. Basically, Hal ends up saying that my goal originally was just to beat my grandfather in a grand trial, but no, my real goal is to win in the battle against Ash. So it's going to be very interesting, and we kind of know what's going to happen at the end of it all, but still, it's going to be interesting to see Hal give it his all in this battle. Like, he really wants to win against Ash. The two head to the battlefield, and the battle begins. And to be honest, Rowlet was doing pretty good for a majority of the beginning of this battle. Note, the battle is not finished in this episode, so I just want to let you all know that the next episode will be the conclusion to this battle. But we get to see many amazing moves, Rowlet moving at full, fast-paced speed. But the Decidueye is constantly just countering Rowlet's attacks. So this is the scene that got me. Right off the bat, Ash goes for his Z move, and I was like, what? Literally, everyone in the stands was so shocked. Like, I was like, he's going for a Z move already? What is he doing? Like, I would have thought Ash would have saved his Z move for later on in the battle, but no, he just goes in, I guess trying to, you know, do as much damage as he can to the Decidueye early. But sadly, the Z move does not hit, and the Decidueye ends up fully dodging it. We also get to see Spirit Shackle for the first time, and where, you know, Spirit Shackle in the games, it makes the Pokemon to where it can't be returned. Here, it looks like the Pokemon just can't move at all in the Spirit Shackle. So basically, Rowlet's stuck next to this arrow, and he can't move. And we get to see for the first time the Decidueye Z move. Finally, last but not least, we finally get to see it. Which I gotta say, the animation for the Z move was really nice as well. Like, I was like, oh my gosh, you don't know how nervous I got in this moment. Rowlet can't move, the Decidueye's coming in for a Z move. I'm thinking Rowlet's about to master Feather Dance and basically block the Z move, but that doesn't happen. The Z move actually goes all the way and hits Rowlet. And we get this massive explosion, and the voice acting in the scene was amazing as well. Rika Matsumoto yells, Mokuro! And I'm just like, oh my gosh, you can tell the emotion. Everyone's sitting here thinking it's over. And to be honest, I was shocked, because I thought Rowlet was going to use Feather Dance, and the Z move wouldn't have hit. It just hit the feathers, but we get to see Rowlet actually got hit by the Z move, so I'm just sitting there thinking to myself, oh no, it's over. The scene pans out. We get to see the Decidueye costume on the ground. Looks like Rowlet's defeated. The camera moves over a little bit, and Rowlet's completely fine. So I'm like, whoa, what happened? Many people were thinking Rowlet used Substitute, but it appears that the disguise, or actually like the suit, the Decidueye suit that they made for Rowlet acted as disguise. Like, you know how Mimikyu has disguise where it's like the disguise bust and, you know, it doesn't get any damage? The Decidueye suit actually worked like that right here, which is kind of crazy to think that Rowlet actually avoided the Z move, which I'm like, thank goodness. And they want to leave us on a cliffhanger to be continued, which I'm like, no, the battle is getting so good. Like, I was so pumped watching this. Like, this was an amazing episode. Like, to be honest, the top 16 battles, they were okay. I wasn't really too pumped while watching them. There were some many good battles, so like Mallow and Lana and stuff, and Kiawe and Acerola. But they didn't get me pumped up like this one did. I still gotta say though, I think my favorite episode is still the Battle Royale episode, and that's just because how amazing it was and such a new concept. But this episode came really close and got me extremely excited watching it. Like, and I'm just wondering, how is Riley gonna get out of this? Like, it still hasn't mastered Feather Dance. The Decidueye is still up. Basically, he's still good at the battle. So we gotta see how is Ash gonna get out of this. I also love how Riley's family actually stayed to watch the battle. That's really cool in my opinion. Like, I just love that so much. And it's crazy to think that Delia didn't come to watch the league, especially after coming to go watch the play and stuff and for open house. I would have thought that Delia would have came for the league, but my guess is she's going to wait. Maybe if Ash makes it all the way to the Mask Royale, her, Misty, Brock, they'll all come and watch that battle. Or maybe even to come watch them in the finals. That would be really amazing. And I think if Ash and Guzma is in the finals, that will happen because, you know, Ash is going to need as much encouragement through this battle as he can get. Overall, the animation in this episode was simply amazing, and I just loved the expressions in this episode. Like that line when Rika yelled, "Mokudo!" You could really feel like Rika was giving it her all in that moment. I was really scared for Riley too in that moment. Like, oh man, it was so amazing. I gotta say, this episode was really nice. The music choices were cool as well, so we got to hear some many nice pieces from the X and Y anime too, so that was really cool. And the Totem Battle theme played in the Ash and Half battle, which, you know, I love the Totem theme. And especially now since we got the official release of it from Mewtwo Strike Back's Evolution. Basically, the Totem theme is a song that plays in that movie. So, yeah, we got an official copy of that song, and I love it. Like, I just love listening to it. It's amazing. As for my predictions, Ash is obviously going to win this, but it's just how is he going to win? Like, I know Feather Dance will probably be mastered. It's just, I'm still wondering how the heck is Ash going to beat this Decidueye? Because right now, they're pretty much even right now. So it's like, it's kind of scary. Like, Ash Riley doesn't have the disguise anymore. And now he doesn't have a way to get out of Spirit Shackle either. So it's going to be interesting to see how does Riley get out of this one. And I'm really excited to see how this goes. I highly recommend that everyone checks this episode out, as this is an amazing one. And the next episode will be just as amazing as well. As for my predictions for the next episode, though, Kiawe is going to win and Guzma's going to win. And leaving the top 4 to be Gladion, Ash, Kiawe, and Guzma. Now, as for who's going to battle who, I do not know. I feel like Ash could battle either Gladion or Guzma in the top 4 in finals. So it's like, yeah, sadly, Ash won't battle Kiawe this time around. But, yeah, I understand. It's okay. But yeah, in the comment section down below, let me know what y'all thought of this episode. It was extremely hypeful for me, and I would love to hear what you all thought. Thank you all for watching, and I hope y'all enjoyed. TreyMan1, peace out.